back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On 2nd and 12, Cousins. His throw incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Hey, we're good, we're good. Hey, Delta. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? 5-2.
To throw, Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen. A big play there, Cousins to Thielen. 44 yards. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So, 2 thoughts come to mind. One, get some oxygen. You can fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, no, easy.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Deuce.
Here's Madison, and he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Vikings on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. They'll run for it. This is Abdullah. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Gun.
Who's that? Is that yours?
They're going to run it with Abdullah. And he'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, a bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You've got to try and get a first down and run out this first half.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
26.
Now Rodgers. Evans has it left side. And all the way to the opposite 48.
Come on now, let's go.
A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Run. Get right. Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the slant.
Right there. 54 Mike.
On first down, Rodgers. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Crunch time, defense. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Get up.
Man up, eat.
Inside. Mike 55.
Rodgers going to throw again. Airing this one out for Evans. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, let's get in that hole.
Final play of the half, Cousins. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustment.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
You ain't doing nothing. Hey, Ken. Hey, Alpha.
In your face.
Throwing is Cousins. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
24 is the mic. Go, go.
Pass. 24 is the mic.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
24 is the mic.
Now watch one.
24 is the mic. Coming back.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Here's Matt Weil now, standing just outside his own goal line. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Returnable for Grant. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
319. 54. Mike, 54.
Hey, watch the slant.
Under 10.
They go back to Grant. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Eric Kendricks, the Vikings' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop. To throw on 3rd down, Rodgers. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Following the interception, Cousins. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go down. Brought down at at the 20-yard line. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Hey, receiver.
3 down.
Bravo.
Check. 3 down. 24 is the mic. I got him. 24 is the mic. Pick me up. Here we go.
Gun.
Is the mic.
Yeah.
24 is the mic.
Cousins. That's going to be caught. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Be a long day for you. Double time. Even.
They run. Abdullah. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Amir Abdullah. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. And they got the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to...
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Anthony Harris. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check 99.
They'll run again. This time it's Abdullah. He finds an opening past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the 3rd and then carry that over to the 4th.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jair Alexander in from the corner to make the sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
I'm going to run you over.
Black. 52. Gun.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Hey,
3rd and long for Cousins. That's caught by Treadwell. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. This is Abdullah. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go back to Abdullah on first. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Cousins. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Here's Bailey now for the extra point. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to